my name is Dev. Welcome to my classroom, where I spend most of my time. This is my best friend, Cam.
Hi, school is an important part of my life, but sometimes hazards happen here. A hazard is something that negatively affects people in our environment. It can be natural or human-made. When a hazard hurts people, destroys their home, cities, and jobs, it is called a disaster. We live in Asia, where we experience hazards like typhoons, floods, and earthquakes in our homes and at school. Sometimes we can't go back to school. Sometimes our friends, our families, our teachers, and we get hurt. If we can't go back to school, we may fall behind, and some classmates may even feel it isn't worth continuing.
Would our friends really not come back?
Yes, we would miss them, and it would be hard for them to find a good job when they grow up. But don't worry, Dev, there is good news.
What's that?
Have you heard about disaster risk reduction? It is about what we can do to prevent disasters and how we can prepare when they do happen. Save the Children has done research to help us do that.
How will research make our schools and homes safer?
Research helps adults to understand how hazards affects our homes and education. Then, they can look at what schools and governments are already doing and find even more solutions. Most importantly, they can do what the research recommends to keep us safe too.
Cam, what can we as little children learn?
The most important thing is that our opinions matter. Our school can ask us about what we think we can do to reduce hazard impacts, hold regular drills to prepare us for emergencies, and teach us how to do a family resilience plan so we can teach our families to be prepared at home.
Oh, I see. It's great when adults listen to what we think. It makes me feel confident. What else can children do?
We can use our voices to talk to our families and our communities about dangers and safety. You are a special, important part of making your community safer. Talk to your friends, your teachers, and your family about how to reduce risks and what safety skills we can all learn. If you don't know what to do, ask your teacher to help you learn.
Make sure you help your family know all the latest information and help them get connected to the latest information.
It is also important that when our school does something really well, like making sure that we all can still go to school right after a hazard happens, we should share it with all the other schools nearby. They can keep on sharing until all the schools and communities everywhere are becoming safer and safer.
Then, all the children and families in the world can benefit from what we're doing, and they can be safe too. While governments are mainly responsible for this, we all have a role to play to help children everywhere to grow up well.
Adults should understand that we don't only need books and classrooms, although those are important of course. We need to be sure that our school and communities are safe and resilient.
What does being resilient mean? Is it important?
Yes, resilient means that our families and we are able to recover quickly after a hazard or disaster. We know that things will get better and we are not alone. It means that our homes and our schools are safe when there is a hazard. Everyone learns about all the hazards that can affect them, especially in the cities where we live. Everyone also knows what they can prepare to do if a hazard happens. Our teachers make plans to make sure we don't miss too much school. They will prepare us for the risks we face here. We'll all be safe and recover much faster.
If we are more resilient, will our families be safer? Will we have a better education?
Yes, when our schools, homes, and families are safe, we can go back to school, learn from a quality education, and play with our friends without having our lives disrupted. And if we need any extra help after disaster, for example, if we are feeling bad or saw something scary, our teachers will help us with it so that we can be happy and healthy again.
Shall we go and tell our friends, family, and teachers about what we learned?
Yes, let's do it! Remember, children have an important voice. Tell adults in your life what is important to you.
Talk to your family and community about dangers and safety.
Education is important. You can always ask adults for help to keep you safe and healthy in school.